Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on the zone and we're all set to go for our chief support bout of the evening. Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing present 10 rounds for the English Super Welterweight Championship. The action is sponsored by Betfred, Drip, Riyadh Season, Tom Life Insurance, That Prize Guy, and Everlast. This bout is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Steward in charge is Suzanne Potts. Your three scoring judges at ringside are Phil Edwards, Steve Gray, and Bob Williams. Your timekeeper is Anthony Rushton, and your referee is A-star referee Michael Alexander. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 153.6 pounds, wearing white, gold, and red. He has a record of 11 fights, 9 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 draw. He's the former Southern Area middleweight champion from London, Sugar Bilal, the Machine Fawaz. And his opponent boxing out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 153.8 pounds, wearing camel green and white. 11 fights, 10 wins, 1 defeat. From Rotherham, Junaid Bostan.
Right, lads, you both know the rules, so let's just have a good, clean fight, okay? Most of all, remember to defend yourselves at all times, all right? Touch gloves.
Exciting rematch that many in the trade have been waiting all year for. Super welterweight hope Junaid Bostan. Super welterweight hope even at the age of 37.
Seconds out.
Bilal Fawaz. They lock horns again. It's been an emotionally charged few weeks and months between the pair, which has made for a much watched build-up. This is where it really matters. In this Sheffield ring, the score will be settled. Fascinating.
It really is. You get the impression in the build-up. Bostan, though, he's responded a few times that he wants to let his fist do the talking this evening. Bilal Fawaz, he's tried to unsettle the youngster, tried to get under his skin. I feel at times he may have really brash and bullish with his predictions, telling Junaid Bostan, you better run.
Nice right hand from Bostan early. Out of the orthodox stance, Junaid Bostan here.
The thing with Fawaz is, except for he throws punches from unorthodox angles, his rhythm is impossible to read. That's a good shot there from Bostan. So that's why I think Boston's always got to be first. If you're trying to be reactive against someone you can't read their rhythm, you just can't time the shot, can't block as effective. So just be first all the time.
And I think third as well, because he's always going to come back for Waz, isn't he?
Yeah.
If he gets caught with a jab, you know he's going to fire back, then you can go again. So you're going to have to be quick with your reactions, whether you're moving your head, your feet, to fire back with that counter.
It's a sharp start, this, from Junaid Bostan. Looks very, very relaxed, composed, structured here in this opening round.
That was a lovely long left hook, followed by the right hand. Those elbows quite wide. That guard of Fawaz, that's better, just tucking them in there.
I tell you what, though, he jabs upstairs, he sits down, throws that right hand right in the middle. Because their hands are high there from Fawaz, but there's a massive gap there underneath, isn't there? An obvious gap, and maybe he's trying to set you up for that, but just you've got to go for it.
You can even feint, can't you? Feint with the jab and then fire that right to the body.
I mean, a straight shot, he went for the uppercut, but he can lower the elbows then, but if you throw through the middle, you got to bring those elbows together. Takes too long.
I like what I'm seeing early doors here from Junaid Bostan. I think they've really thought about this, the team. Grant, Pearce, Dalton, Smith as well in that blue corner.
I think discipline is the word required for Bostan. Don't get drawn in to a fight. Don't get drawn into Bilal Fawaz's kind of fight. Stick to your guns, stick to your boxing.
And Fawaz just got to be careful here that he doesn't just walk forward all the time, blocking shots and trying to tire Bostan out. He's still got to let his hands go.
This jab looks on point to me. Junaid Bostan, head and body. Fawaz is trying to rough up the youngster. But this has been a good start, a solid one for Junaid Bostan. Using his intelligence here in the first 3 minutes.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Physically fit, physically fit, physically. Come on. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Don't walk too fast, just walk slower. So flex, bang. You can feel it freezes.
Grant Smith, Kerry Kayes there,
You're not fighting
who
there
of course
inside,
worked with Ricky Hatton through his career. Devastated in the last few weeks, Kerry.
Seconds out.
As all boxing has been. Junaid Bostan starting well here in this rematch. English title on the line, super welterweight division. Rematch, of course, with Bilal the Machine Fawaz, who has been through some turmoil in life. But he's a fighter through and through. And
he's got to be sharper with the feet. He's got to be quicker. Can't just, as Barry say, walk forward with those hands high, exposing his body the way he is. He's got to go in and in, sharp, double jab, quick, feint.
Just a mark under the left eye already of Fawaz. He tried to catch him with the right and again, playing possum, but Bostan just keeps steady behind that jab.
Boston's got to switch off for whatever Fawaz is doing with his, with the facial expressions, the talking to him. Just even if you hit him with a good shot, he doesn't bother him. Don't worry about it. I mean, once he draws you into that game, it becomes physical. And if it's physical, that's Fawaz is going to have the better of that because he is physically much stronger than Bostan.
I like this as well. He's getting in a rhythm, or trying to, with the jab, Bostan. And that's how you find your timing, your distance. You get your opponent at bay, then you can look for the other shots.
Loving his stance tonight, his fast hands and the jab. Junaid Bostan looks like he hasn't overlooked Fawaz at all, who comes back with the right hand. But there's more at the moment coming from the youngster from Rotherham. He's only 23, but already this looks a much more mature performance.
I think he was so disappointed with the draw because he believes he dropped down levels. I think he believes he's the better fighter, and he was so desperate in this time, this period between the two fights, to show that. And we're seeing a good glimpse of it here, aren't we? Minutes to go in the second round, but he's showing the levels, he's showing that class, that pedigree.
Fawaz just looks in his corner. Former Southern Area champion up at middleweight, so physically strong Bilal Fawaz. One defeat on the record, not being stopped. Bostan with 8 knockouts in his 10 wins. Fawaz coming back with a right hand, but that jab to body and head.
There's a cut.
Cut over the right eye there, Fawaz.
There is as well.
Don't think it's that bad, though.
It's a really composed Junaid Bostan at the moment, and Fawaz looks all at sea here, a bit disjointed and going for it, and Bostan keeping his cool.
That was good work from Fawaz. He let his hands go, but I must say the defensive skills from Bostan very good as well. He kept his hands high, he slipped and slid and rolled.
But he shouldn't be engaging with Fawaz. Again, you were talking about the jab, and that's right, just keep that distance. When Fawaz leans forward, take a half a step back.
I think Bostan might have a cut as well.
I think so. There's
right
damage to both of them already in this second round. On the move here, Junaid Bostan. Fawaz trying to chase him down. Fawaz definitely cut. Is Bostan as well? Yeah.
That's good, yeah, look, there was a good chance it would have been a clash of heads, and that proved it was. But yeah, he's boxing nicely, isn't he, Bostan? Hopefully that the cuts aren't too bad.
Yeah, that was the clash. So Fawaz cut right eye, and now Bostan cut right eye.
And even though Bostan was good with the jab to start the round, the end of the round there, I think Fawaz had some good shots on target. And I think that's just got to be careful there, Bostan. He's got to keep that discipline, not getting drawn into a wall.
Corners.
Saturday, November the 1st, a really good one. It's Perro against Thompson.
Round
Jordan
3.
Thompson up at heavyweight. And I know he's been training extraordinarily hard under Don Charles, Ali Ahmed, part of the team, and he's really excited about going to Florida to take on the unbeaten Cuban Lenier Perro. Can Jordan Thompson make an impression at heavyweight? Here at super welterweight, Junaid Bostan and Bilal Fawaz.
Some urgency here from Fawaz.
And it's better as well because he's committing to the shots. He's really letting the shots go.
And Bostan back to his preferred southpaw stance. He began orthodox first couple, walks into one there. Well, he's changed round after success in the first couple of rounds. Explain that, Barry.
And that's the problem with switchers, because they can switch so well, they sometimes do it for no reason at all. Well, if it's working for you in orthodox, stay there. And for my opinion, I think it was. It's a great tool to be able to do it, but overdoing it's just going to you'll lose your momentum.
Well, he's back to orthodox now, where he was having real success with that jab up and down. Fawaz in front of him, strong, tough, awkward, determined. And you heard Carl speaking about him earlier, a good fighter for a long time. Decent amateur, good hand speed there from Fawaz on the inside, and Bostan back to southpaw.
Yeah, it was good work that Fawaz, wasn't it? Just held his feet a bit too long there, Bostan.
He's making Bostan work hard, isn't he, as well?
Lots of pressure.
That physical strength that we saw in the first fight, evident again here.
He's having success with that left hook. Whether it be the orthodox stance with the right hand low from Bostan or from a southpaw stance with just, again, pouring with that jab. He's having success with the left hook.
Just seems so much more experienced, doesn't he, than his 11-fight professional record, Bilal Fawaz. Only turned 3 years ago, had all sorts of problems settling in Britain, but he's stuck with it. He's got a degree. He's got a big social media following.
Shot there from Bostan.
And he's a character.
I saw him boxing in Hayes Workingmen's Club as an amateur.
Did he?
Yeah, I think it was the London Divisional Championships.
Really good work there. 2 shots to the body from Bostan.
He's been well known on the scene, hasn't he, around London?
He's a good fighter, you know. He's really, but flashier he was back then. Not a walk, not a come forward walk like this. He's really flashy, bouncing on his toes.
Barry, he's just unsettled Bostan, hasn't he, here?
Yeah, and like I spoke about in the first round, don't get drawn into a wall. Keep that discipline, but he has been drawn in here, Bostan.
Body shot was decent from Junaid Bostan.
Fawaz,
and he's hurt Bostan here in the 3rd round. 10 seconds to go, and Junaid Bostan in big trouble. First time in his career.
He's got to take a knee here.
He has the bell that saves him, and Junaid Bostan is all over the place as he goes back to his corner. Grant Smith helping him to the stool, and he has been hurt for the first time in his professional life in a big way.
Wow, what a shot from Fawaz.
Hold up. Ice.
Is a minute long enough, Barry?
You've got to shock him back into reality here, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. It was a really crunching shot right at there, go right across the body. Again, being drawn into a wall, Fawaz got him right where he wanted him. The thing, that's the way he needs to take a knee. He didn't know where he was. He wants to stay up, wants to be brave. And he might have cost him the fight, you know.
The power that he generated. Look at that. Look, it hardly travels that shot, but he really turned into it. Look at the response, though, from Bostan. He was gone, wasn't he? The legs as he walked back to his corner.
Well, he's throwing as well, so it's his weight going into the shot also. That's a double impact, that is.
Round 4.
Chopping right hand, bang on the chin. Junaid Bostan. Oh, there's problems here. He was almost falling over the stool.
It's clever from the corner there.
The legs. He gets an extra few seconds here, Junaid Bostan. But has he recovered? And will Bilal Fawaz jump on him?
He has to. This is a big opportunity, this, for Fawaz.
Confident, cocksure in the build-up, Fawaz.
He's got to throw from every angle here, Fawaz, so he's not readable.
He's taken away the smooth start of Junaid Bostan. He's roughed him up, he's hurt him, and Bostan now has a real puzzle to solve.
He's fighting on instincts here. He's got to be careful. He can't throw planting his feet here. He's got to move and keep it long.
But he's keeping his shape together as best he can. His hands and eye elbows are tucked in tight. He's trying to stay safe in that regard.
Superb action. Fourth round of this one. Uppercut from Fawaz, who's not known as a dynamic puncher. 3 knockouts on the record. But he had Bostan reeling around the ring at the end of the last round. Got to be careful he doesn't punch himself out, Fawaz.
I tell you, he's done well here, Bostan, because he's still unsteady on his legs, but he took some really good shots.
Back from Junaid Bostan. Listen to the crowd here, getting behind the Yorkshireman. Well, I tell you what, these 2 fights with Bilal Fawaz are making a man out of Junaid Bostan.
Yeah, he's showing some real heart and courage, will to win here. Has he recovered?
Looking for the uppercuts. Fawaz, clever. But Bostan back again as they exchange punches in a hot 4th round.
I think he's recovered enough to know where he is now, but still, one big shot, and it puts you back to reality.
Oh, right hand from Bostan.
Oh, he's hurting.
And now Fawaz is hurt. And here comes Junaid Bostan. Fawaz now needs a respite. Minute to go, the 4th, in a crazy rematch here.
What a response from Bostan. Brilliant shot selection.
Show him what you're made of. That was it right there. That was a lovely left hook there from Bostan.
Credit to Fawaz as well. He took some heavy shots.
Well, tactics out of the window momentarily. Junaid Bostan reining in hooks. Fawaz hurt in the 4th round, and Bostan needed the bell in the 3rd. What happens next?
What a round.
He's setting them up here, Bostan. He's not even recovered. He's trying to set Fawaz up.
Well, it's machismo, isn't it, between the pair after the build-up. Dalton Smith saying, check the uppercut in from Junaid Bostan. Last 10 seconds of the 4th. This is where Bostan was badly hurt. Fawaz posturing, playing with him, and what a round of boxing we've had. Let's get to the score zone. Jamie.
Well, unbelievable. I mean, a lot of people ringside were excited for this one. Tony Bellew, I mean, how do you begin to even make sense of that one through 4 rounds?
It's madness, it's chaos. He does absolutely nothing. There's so many parts of the fight for Fawaz, and then all of a sudden he explodes out of nowhere and does something. I've got him winning one of these rounds, you know, the last round. I had him losing that, sorry, the 2 rounds back I had him winning, but he does nothing, and he's admiring his own work when he does land something. So for me, Junaid's winning everything besides one of the rounds so far, but the round that he lost, he got hit really bad.
Talk about show what you're made of, Cole. Unbelievable resilience from Junaid Bostan there.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. And from both guys, I mean, some of the clean shots that are landing, is that 4 rounds we've just seen? Unbelievable what I've seen so far. Both guys have been hurt. Both guys are extremely tired. I don't see this fight going the distance.
Pick a winner now, I dare you. 4 down, 6 to go.
I think Carl's quite excited about this, so are we.
Oh, left hook.
Jamie's right there. Pick a winner now. I dare you.
Go on, then.
No.
He's looking strong, Bostan. Started the round with a terrific left hook. Oh, good shot. And again.
Well, he wants to meet fire with fire, Junaid Bostan, and prove that he has the heavier artillery. Who has the better chin?
And quite often, when you're tired or hurt, when you're both tired, you're both hurt, both fatigued, there was only round 5, the one who keeps his shape usually prevails. Usually, not always, because they can stay safer for longer.
He could put the right hand on the end of that left hook, Bostan. Oh, back comes Fawaz.
Fawaz with a combination. As Tony was saying, just as you think he's half asleep, he springs into life. Bostan looking more comfortable from the orthodox style, goes for the body. You can't take your eyes off this one.
There's more gaps in defence from Fawaz now. He's tightened up, hasn't he, Bostan, after being hurt. He's keeping his hands high and picking his moments well.
Well, then,
shot.
Nice right hand and a left hook from Junaid Bostan, who's obviously trained extremely hard to get through that storm at the end of the 3rd. He's recovered well.
Well, when you don't do the fundamentals correctly, when you're hurt or tired, you go back to default mode, don't you? Which is elbows in, hands high.
Body shot from Bostan, and again.
Oh, lovely uppercut.
Fawaz back with his own combination, still defiant. What a fight.
Yeah, he done well there, Fawaz. He landed 3 shots. He managed to get through that guard of Bostan.
It's just more snap on the punches of Bostan, isn't it?
And they look heavier as well now, don't they?
But with that, he's putting more into it, which takes more energy, of course.
Body shot from Junaid Bostan. Back comes Fawaz with his neat combinations inside.
Trying to find that gap, isn't he, after he throws the punch there. Oh, good from Bostan.
Mouth coming from coming from the mouth now, Bostan.
Not even at the halfway point, and already it feels a battle of attrition here, rather than the more tactical fight that was at the Indigo at the beginning of 2025. They want this bad, the two of them. Good work from Fawaz.
Yeah, he found the uppercut, didn't he? A couple of times there. He's got to keep those elbows in, Bostan.
Both of them swinging from the hip, crowd loving it. And again, the needle at the end of the bell. Cracking atmosphere. Loving this fight night. Good one, isn't it?
Ah, fantastic. What a cheap support this is. Sets up the main event perfectly, and this one ought to play for. He looked very jaded and tired as he went back to the corner, Fawaz, I must say. But the crowd are loving this one. Ironically,
I said it was a night of fun fights. I thought this one was going to be the least fun out of all of them. Yeah, what do I know?
You know plenty, but you can't pick a winner.
Not very often Barry Jones gets it wrong.
Can you pick a winner?
I like I prefer the body language from Bostan now.
10 seconds,
although he was hurt and hurt badly, he's looking solid, he's looking good.
Seconds out. Round
12
6.
fight for Junaid Bostan, 12 fight for Bilal Fawaz. Remember the draw back in January at the Indigo down at the O2 in London. Many thought Bilal Fawaz was unlucky that night. Junaid Bostan, did he overlook Fawaz? Was it confident?
He said he did. In the face-off on Thursday's press conference, he said to me he did a little overlook him, and he was a little bit surprised by the style of Fawaz. 10 rounds under the belt now. It's a different proposition, isn't it?
He's dropped the Star Boy nickname as well, but John Joe Carrigan's taken that up, hasn't he? And he looked very, very good in Scotland on his debut.
Yeah, what talent. You like that one, Fawaz?
Fawaz, and he plays as well to the lights.
But like I said in the last round, you know, when you've got two fighters who are tired and hurt, it quite often is the guy who had the better fundamentals can keep his shape, because he can block and be safer and throw from a safe place. And that would be Bostan, but Fawaz is so hard to read that he might just come up with a crazy shot that you don't see coming.
Difficult to really get to at times, Bilal Fawaz.
Oh, there's a good couple of shots there. Good right hand, though. And there's a double left hook for Bostan when he's in close here. The elbows are so high of Fawaz. If you tap upstairs with the left and drop to the body.
But then he comes back, doesn't he, the Londoner?
He does, yeah. I think there's not a lot of weight on the shots, but they're clubbing punches, aren't they?
3 10-rounders before Fawaz. A string of knockouts for Bostan at the beginning of his career. Different journeys. And you can't believe that there's 14 years between the two. Body shot from Bostan. Put that combination together really well. Classy. And a left hook just bounces off Fawaz.
The acceleration of pace in that combination a second ago from Bostan at this stage when he's knackered was brilliant.
That's the shot I was after.
But Fawaz showing real resilience, isn't he? And mental strength in there.
And a good chin.
A very good chin.
He's a break-your-heart kind of fighter, isn't he?
chipping away, Fawaz. Looking strong. Gum shield out. Trying to put it back in. Look at that. Like Mike Tyson when he got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Swimming around trying to find the gum shield. A fighter's instinct, Barry.
Not my instinct, unfortunately.
Kick it out the ring.
Diego Corrales, remember that against Jose Luis Castillo, spinning it out a couple of times.
Freitas did it against me when I dropped him.
You did drop him. I remember. I was there.
If he would have done that, he would have stopped me 20 seconds earlier.
Oh, good right hand that from Fawaz.
Yeah, he's trying to measure Junaid Bostan. Break the spirit of the youngster. Bostan gets a combination off, but Fawaz, there's something about him that just looks really, really tough
and dangerous.
It's a strange fight. I think Junaid Bostan's in front, but you just can't write off Bilal Fawaz.
No, as you said there, you know, there's something about him, isn't there? He's always in this fight, you feel. You always feel he can land something, but some good work. Look at that chin. That is a well-timed, accurate left hook right on the button, and he's taken that. When you're fatiguing as well, you know, it's so much harder to take those kind of shots.
What Boston needs to do now to change the pattern, get back on that jab. Not for us, we don't want that to happen. We want to carry on watching this. But for him, if he can get him back on the jab, it closes Fawaz down again.
From the orthodox stance.
Yes, 100%.
Vacant English super welterweight title on the line. 4 rounds to go. The green of Junaid Bostan, the 23-year-old from Rotherham. Only had 69 rounds before this. Sugar Bilal Machine Fawaz, some nicknames there. 61 rounds before this. He's just a great cat. I love him, Bilal Fawaz.
He's played his part, hasn't he?
Good work again from Fawaz, but it's in spurts. Is it enough to be catching the eyes of the judges?
Well, he's just thinking, all I got to do is catch. If I can catch Bostan when he's throwing, like I did the last time I hurt him, I got him, he's mine.
Uppercut seeked out there from Bostan. That's what Dalton Smith was calling for from the corner. Dalton, who's got his world title chance in January in the States. Right hand from Fawaz, lovely shot.
Yeah, I feel that the pace, the tempo is there for the taking, for someone to really grab hold of it and be the busier.
You know, it's like that once you're stuck in a pattern of a fight, especially a grueling fight like this, you're just digging yourself out, damn you. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, bearing in mind, you know, it's only Bostan's 12th fight, so he's still learning how to manage rounds, when to go through gears.
There you go, say the red corner alongside us to Bilal Fawaz. I think these two are pretty well matched, aren't they, Darren?
Yeah, they are.
He's having a good little bit of success here, Fawaz. And then Bostan comes back with a solid left hand.
It just looks more organised, doesn't he, Junaid Bostan?
Dude, we've been hustled here, we've not worked here by Fawaz. Good work.
Yep, it's the unorthodox movement, hands down. The swagger of Bilal Fawaz. The patience of Junaid Bostan. But when they get in close, well, we want more of round 4, don't we?
Good work to the body here from Bostan, just shortening up the shots, trying to stab him through the middle. Another one there, going back upstairs with the left hook. Good work.
Yeah, nice shots from Junaid Bostan. Fawaz just caught on the ropes here in front of us. Michael Alexander splits them, and Fawaz needed that.
Oh, good shot there from Bostan.
He was sloppy with the right hand there, Fawaz.
Yeah, it's a good finish to the round here from Junaid Bostan. Fawaz not landing. I think he's navigating this well tonight, Junaid Bostan, after being really badly hurt at the end of the third.
Yeah, but he's just tucked up nicely, hasn't he? He's not wasted as much as he did. He hasn't offered as many openings as he did early on. Both exchanging right hands there, 2 good shots. He had his moments in that round for Fawaz, but again, it was Junaid Bostan landing the cleaner shots, like that beautiful right uppercut.
Yeah, I thought Fawaz was winning the round up until the very end there, but the quality of the work of Bostan makes that a really difficult round then to give it to Fawaz, because it was sustained attack at the end there.
How many rounds are going to be given to Fawaz here, do you think, by the judges?
I think it'll be close. I think you've got to have Bostan ahead for me, because again, a guy who keeps his shape, it's easier to see the clean the work coming from him. So you're going to score some of the closer rounds to the guy who punches neater, certainly. And certainly for the guy who has better defence, which is obviously part of the scoring criteria after punches landed.
Undefeated, Junaid Bostan. Right hand from Fawaz, who has lost once in his career, but another good shot.
He started this round well, Fawaz. Some nice work with the lead hand. He's landed 2 right hands.
Yeah, good stuff from Fawaz. Back comes Bostan, but does he want to trade with him?
Nice screw shot there, Bostan with the right hand. Well, again, he's in that mode now, isn't he, Bostan? This is just a war now. I just got to keep coming forward, trying to wear him down.
Switching stances again, Bostan. Fawaz having the better part of the opening minute of the 8th, and looking confident. Fawaz, nice little shot inside too.
But he had the better two minutes of the last one as well, didn't he, Fawaz?
Doing the right thing there, 2 shots. The reverse 1-2, took his feet out of range. Done the same thing there, that was good.
Oh, he should have thrown that right hand over the top there, Fawaz.
And Bostan could have done it himself there, once he landed that left to the body.
Body shot, jab to the body there from Junaid Bostan. Back comes Fawaz with the right hand and picking the heavier shots here. The scoring shots for Fawaz in the 8th.
Yeah,
pace has slowed a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's fatiguing him massively. So lovely little rhythm there to the work of Fawaz. Just tapping with the jab twice and then really following through with the right hand. There it is again.
Yep, he's got through with that right hand a fair few times in the last few minutes.
He's not getting greedy. Double jab right hand, he moves. 2 shots, he'll move.
Just still lifts his chin up though, and you got to be careful there, because that left hook of Bostan's a weapon. Having a good round again, like he did the last time, but Bostan not been able to finish strong as of yet.
Now, this is definitely Fawaz's session. Yeah, spring in his step, light on his feet, Fawaz. He knows he's done enough in this, the 8th.
Yeah, he's been a bit lazy on his feet, I think, Bostan. I think he needs to be a bit sharper trying to cut the ring down.
Too little, too late from Junaid Bostan there. Tick that one off. Bilal, Fawaz, Jamie, how the boys scoring it?
Yeah, back to the score zone there, Antonio Bellew, 8 rounds down. How are you seeing this one?
I think it's a good fight, it's compelling, it's a good watch. Fawaz just doesn't do enough. You can see he lands some really good shots, but it's just not enough for them, and that's what he's being outworked by Junaid Bostan. Both have been hit in the fight, but for me, Junaid's winning clearly.
Cole, are you seeing it slightly differently?
I have it different than Big Tony. We all have our opinions, but I actually have Bilal in front at this stage. I think that he's outscoring him kind of 5-1 in the shots that's landing. Junaid's landing a big one, which makes it look good, but I think he's outworking him. I think this kid is in front, but I'm not a judge. It's very, very close, that's all I know.
Game of opinions, Tone, but what do you make of what Cole's saying there?
I can't hear a word he's saying, mate.
And that's the beauty of live television. 2 rounds to go.
The differing opinions in boxing. Well, we all got it wrong, didn't we? With Reece Bellotti, a wide loser. Explain. What's happening here? Three judges.
It's a close one, isn't it?
At ringside. Bilal Fawaz has certainly come on strong last couple of rounds, and that third round where he finished so strongly and Junaid Bostan did really well to recover, that he hurt Fawaz in the fourth. Look at him jumping in Fawaz now, this unorthodox style.
That's what he did as an amateur. I remember I seen him felt on the left side also, and he did that Superman right hand punch.
How many times have you seen him?
Yeah, but too many. I wasn't a fan of doing of all that sort of stuff, but yeah. He's always been a good fighter, a real tricky fighter.
He's being busy here as well. Good left hook. He landed a couple of those now, Bostan, but he needs to follow it up. He can't rely on the single shots, I don't believe.
He's looking for that big shot, isn't he?
Blood from the nose, though, as he's starting to breathe heavier. Junaid Bostan, these single left hooks may not be enough to catch the eye of the judges.
He's got to put the right hand on the end of that. You can see the position, the movement of Fawaz after he's thrown the left hook. He's moving onto that right hand.
Just charges in there when he sees an opening. Fawaz.
A mistake there from Bostan, and Fawaz just caught with the right hand, didn't he?
It's the right hand from Bostan that Darren was asking for as he switches stances again. I think he's just confusing himself at times, Bostan. I thought he looked really good first couple of rounds tonight.
Good shot. Boxing well here, Fawaz, and he knows clean work.
Just dabs his eye. Both of them cut earlier in the fight. Quarters have done very well. And it's been, as Tony said, a compelling watch and a great hors d'oeuvre for the main event.
Oh, nice left hook and another one upstairs. He started to the body first, didn't he? And yeah, I can see, yeah, there is another cut.
I still think he's loading up too much over here, Bostan. Should be punching freely, smooth.
Get a nice flurry of shots go now, couldn't you? Shoe shine sort of combination to the body, skip either left or right, then throw another. And again, look, it's just the eye-catching work. Not heavy shots, but 3 shots and he's moving, Fawaz.
Yep. Chips in, does his work, gets out. Cut up Fawaz, but it's not affecting his boxing here. Really nice from Bilal Fawaz, and again Junaid Bostan just looks slightly unsteady.
That's fantastic stuff there from Fawaz. This late in the fight, how hard it's been to throw a combination like that, brilliant. Under pressure as well from Bostan.
I think Fawaz has had a really good last 5-6 minutes in the fight. Back comes Junaid Bostan, the two of them going toe-to-toe again in another good fight on DAZN. I tell you what, we're being spoiled, aren't we, with this autumnal period? Week in, week out, we're just getting belters.
It's just non-stop, isn't it? I mean, talk about an Indian summer for me and you, Adam. This is fantastic.
Loving it, Darren.
Brilliant, it really is. There's that clash of heads that caused that second cut. You see Fawaz shortly after dabbing away at him. He has boxed well, hasn't he? He's picked his moments. That was a lovely left hand from Bostan. I just want to see him follow that up, though. Work, go again, go again. These are big moments, important moments in this contest.
10 seconds, corners.
Thousands here tonight to see the homecoming of Dave Allen. But it's fellow Yorkshireman Junaid Bostan and Bilal Fawaz. No love in the build-up, not much at the moment. Who's going to get these last 3 minutes? And it could be down to this. We don't know how the judges have got it. What's your feeling?
It's really, do you know what? I haven't scored it round by round, but I know it's very, very close.
Yeah, I feel like Bostan is a big round here for me. Fires might just be tipped ahead here, possibly.
Nice right hand from Bilal Fawaz. Boston's done good work, but Bilal Fawaz might just have done more. Second half of this fight, the experience, lovely right hand.
The jab to the body before it, that was the real beauty of it, wasn't it? Just made him drop his hands.
He's making him really uncomfortable. That's what he's very good at doing, Bilal Fawaz. Awkwardly effective.
Well, if you notice, the last sort of 2 or 3 rounds, Bostan hasn't thrown a jab. Barely thrown a jab. It's all about left hooks and right hands and getting close.
Yeah, loading up with right hand like that. Just falling short with the shot. It's allowed, look, Fawaz to land a couple of counters, get back to the centre of the ring.
I think Bilal Fawaz has boxed really well.
And he's adapted, Adam, as well. There was a moment when he hurt Bostan. The following round, you see Bostan on the front foot, and he was having moments, and Fawaz was looking to engage. The last couple of rounds, he's moved and frustrated Bostan.
For me, Bostan just hasn't looked smooth since he was hurt at the end of the third. He might have won a couple of rounds towards the middle part, but Bilal Fawaz is ticking off these sessions late on.
But ironically, Bostan's showing that he got real grit and toughness in him. Has probably put him in a position he didn't want to be in, actually.
I think he's been outworked. Even though the parts Bilal Fawaz wasn't doing quite enough, he certainly has been late on. Junaid Bostan, 50 seconds left, got to make an impression, tries to. Again, Fawaz is out, and he's going to be the one celebrating come the bell.
Oh, good left hook, yeah, double, wasn't it, Barry?
Junaid Bostan's home territory, though, this in Yorkshire. Is another draw on the cards, or is one a clear winner like we saw with Josh Padley? You don't know what the three judges are seeing.
You just want a big finish, though, then you'll be busy.
Lovely right hand from Fawaz. The scoring punches again coming from the Londoner. Junaid Bostan out of range. He's put everything into it. It's been another really good fight. We could see a trilogy. Are we going to get a Fawaz win this time? A draw. They're celebrating Grant Smith and the team. They think Junaid Bostan's done enough. Quickly, who wins, Barry?
Fawaz.
Darren?
We're going back-to-back draws.
Fawaz, a draw. Jamie, what are the boys saying?
Hey, well, how about that? Let's get the opinion from the score zone. Tony Bellew, who's won this fight in your opinion?
I have no idea. I mean, it's a fight of two halves. I think Fawaz came strong in the second half of the fight massively. I've scored it, but I don't know his scorecard, so that doesn't make sense. But it's a really close fight. It's a tight one, really. Like I said, fight of two halves, in my opinion.
We couldn't have another draw, could we, Cole? How have you got that?
It's close, but I have Fawaz just edging it. Unbelievable fight. And a lot of the rounds that I was given to Fawaz, I think he was actually outworking Junaid. The big shots were coming from him, but I mean, Tony's saying he thinks that Bilal wasn't doing enough, and I think he was doing enough. So, look, it's good that we're having a debate here, isn't it? Yeah, I think he's nicked it.
Well, Junaid showed so much heart, Tony, to rally back from that third round. Yeah. Regardless, what will he have learned from this tonight?
He was out on his feet. I mean,
so brave, the kid.
He was mighty brave. He was moonwalking back to the corner. It was unbelievable, it really was. But it's a really hard one to score. Listen, neither fighter can complain whichever way this goes, and no one can rule out a draw. It's a really good fight, and these have both found the level in each other.
Oh, what a fight. They should just fight each other all the time. they wouldn't live very long, though, if they kept having fights like that, but unbelievable.
You have to say, Cole, that the winner or the loser, both will be back, no doubt, on the zone.
Absolutely. Even look, if Junaid loses this fight, he'll be back. He's a young kid. He showed so much battle and determination in there tonight. But Fawaz is an extremely fit guy. He's a little bit older.
What's happening with your scorecards here?
Well, I have one winning, and yeah, we have it the other way around, Tony. So, but it's tight anyway.
Okay. Well, in terms of the fan zone as well.
Let's see who knows more here, Tony.
Junaid Bostan, 53% to Bilal Fawaz, 47. So the answer to your question, Cole, is Tony Bellew. Does that tell the story of the fight, do you think, gents, when you look at that? It is close.
It's so tight, mate. It's so tight.
It is, mate. There's not much in this
well,
guys.
Our opinions are ultimately irrelevant. The only opinions that matter are the three judges sitting ringside. Let's get the official verdict with Ben Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I have a big round of applause for both fighters, please? After 10 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Judge Steve Gray scores about 95-96 Fawaz. Judge Bob Williams scores about 95-95 a draw. Judge Phil Edwards scores the contest 94-96 for your winner and the new English Super Welterweight Champion, Bilal Fawaz.
Bilal Fawaz does get it, and I think that's just about deserved. He didn't even know, I think. But he's got it, he's won it. The English champion from London, and his fans cheer the away victory. I think he thought Junaid Bostan had got it. No, it's you, Bilal. You've won it. You're the English champion. And I tell you what, it was close, but he did so well second half of the fight.
He did. He showed another side of him, didn't he? In that second half of the fight, and patches of it, he can't believe it. He cannot believe it. You know, this was set up, wasn't it, for Bostan to get revenge.